dream I know, deep up my feelings for you.
Despite last Friday heavy downpour that destroyed critical infrastructure in Edo State Office of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Professor Mahmood Yakubu, the Inec chairman, said that the commission will conduct a credible governorship election as the affected infrastructure would be repaired or replaced. But guys, before we commence fully, welcome back to Reality Latest Gist, your home of news and politics. Thank you so much for joining us on today's news. If today is your first time of watching, kindly subscribe, like, comment, share, and also turn notification bell to get notified whenever we drop our video. To all our amazing subscribers, thank you so much for joining us. So guys, let's proceed with the news. Despite the heavy rain that destroyed critical infrastructure in Edo State Office of the Inec, the chairman of the National Electoral Commission, Professor Mahmood Yakubu, on Thursday said that the commission would conduct a credible governorship election as the affected infrastructure would be repaired. He said that since the Edo State governorship election is an off-cycle election, that the commission would also borrow equipment from neighboring states to ensure a hitch-free exercise. Yakubu stated this in Benin City while on inspection of the level of damage to the facility in the office in Benin City, and to monitor the level of compliance with the ongoing continuous voters registration and collection of permanent voters cards. He was accompanied by senior personnel of the commission from the national headquarters and the state. The INEC board said that they also came for the visit by 3 national directors in charge of critical areas of commission like voters registry, estate, works and transport, and also ICT to assess the level of damage to their facilities, including the state controller of the Federal Ministry of Works, of which they are going to carry out the needed construction work in the facility. Professor Mahmood ruled out the idea of moving out of the place because of the perennial flooding in the area. He said that the commission was prepared for the election in those states. And the next one, Kuchidara of Ondo State, where he said that the continuous voters registration would commence very soon. According to Mahmood, he said their visit here is to ensure that they fix whatever that is needed to be fixed because of the election, and they have 3 months and 3 weeks to the election, and that is why they came here to inspect what happened to their facility on Friday last week. So there is no immediate plan to relocate. So Mahmood said that with what he has seen in the facility, he believed that they can fix them before the election so that they can be able to conduct the election in their own facility. He said it's better for them to conduct the election in their own facility rather than going to rent any facility outside when the election time is closed. Mahmood said that before the last governorship election in those states, that they took measures, and for 3 years since the last governorship election, they have had no issue, but this is an act of God. When he was asked if he can quantify the cost of damage in the facility, Yakubu Mahmood said that it is very difficult to quantify now because they are only here to assess the facility. That is why in this tour, they have been joined by 3 critical directors responsible for voters registry, their estate, works and transport at the headquarters, and their director of ICT, so that they will stay behind and do the assessment and advise the commission. He assured that despite the setback, that the commission was ready for the election. So he wants to use this opportunity to assure and reassure Edo voters that it is unfortunate that this thing happened in their office on Friday, because they took a proactive measure to ensure that the continuous voters registration was not affected by calling for additional resources where it is necessary from neighboring states, and the election will proceed as scheduled and they will recover from this unfortunate incident. Professor Yakubu Mahmood was asked whether the 10 days for the continuous voters registration will be extended has been agitated in some quarters. He said that they have not reached there yet, that they will go around and see what happened. They are going to be encouraged by the turnout, not only of these fresh registrants, but also by those who are applying for transfer relocation and the replacement of PVC. So they are going to get encouraged by that. When they get to the bridge, they will cross it. Earlier on, the Resident Electoral Commission, Dr. Anugbo Monora, said that the flood could be termed a blessing in disguise. So it has prepared them for the election. So my people, Yakubu, they assure Edo State people, say the flood disaster will not hinder the smooth conduct of the governorship election in the states, that the commission would do an assessment of what was damaged and respond appropriately. He expressed joy that no life was lost to the flood. So he said this is not a regular visit and they are here to see what happened to the facility after the flooding that occurred on Friday, May 24. Professor Yakubu Mahmood said, providing working equipment and ensuring a conducive work environment is as crucial as paying salaries. So he said they are going to ensure that they fix the damaged facility before the election because that is where they want to use. They are not going outside. The Inec chairman also disclosed that the continuous voters registration exercise will continue in spite of the damage caused by the flood disaster. He described the turnout of registrants as impressive, stressing that the damaged facility poses no threat to the ongoing continuous voters registration and election. So the present commission has enough experience in conducting governorship election, and this is the third governorship election they will be conducting in Edo State since 2016. Earlier on, ahead of the governorship election that is coming up in Edo State and Ondo States, the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Prof. Mahmood Yakubu, cautioned against abuse of incubacy power. He noted that a situation where a ruling party denied the opposition access to campaign spaces often results in a breach of peace. He appealed for security protection for both the personnel and the material that Inec will be deploying for the upcoming election. But my people, some person they say, may they just keep quiet for all this to the talk because it will soon ring the election. Now him put us for this condition where would they so. So this one is assuring Edo State people that they are going to conduct a credible election. I pray may not disappoint them on that day because that the same thing we do for presidential election. So make it keep quiet because now he put us for this condition. If I thought that they trust on Inec, that he would have been able to deliver us from this hardship. But what did he do? He sold our birthright to another opposition party that kept us in this hardship. But the way the people of Edo State, most especially APC, they see Inec, they thought that Inec is conniving with the PDP, to manipulate the continuous voters registration in favor of PDP. But Inec say nothing like that. They are only doing their job, but they are going to assure them that they are going to conduct a credible election, a fair, free, and non-violence election in Edo State. So guys, we hope they maintain that status quo. So guys, I would like to know your thoughts, your contributions, opinions are in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. Once again, thank you so much for staying to us. But if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube page yet, please do us a favor to like and subscribe and also share. Don't forget to turn the notification bell to get notified whenever we drop our video, because I'm sure you don't want to miss out the trend and latest news happening on social media. To all our amazing subscribers, thank you so much for joining us on today's news. So guys, on this note, we have come to the end of this segment. Till I come your way, stay safe guys. Bye.